In today's motivation, I'm going to share with you some of the most important habits you need to develop to be successful in 2023. If this sounds like something you're interested in, stick around. Let's get started.
Today's motivation by Yahaya B.
First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. My name is Yahaya B. I'm the best-selling author of the inspirational book, Struggles of a Dreamer, The Battle Between a Dream and Tradition. It is a book about having the courage to chase your dream against all of the odds. More about the book later in the video. Before I get into today's video, allow me to share a little bit about myself so that you can understand my background and where it is I am speaking from. My journey as an entrepreneur began back in 2009 when I decided that I want to write a book as a challenge. I started out by selling the books door to door for over 3 years. I knocked on more than 27,000 doors in Toronto, and then over the course of time, I started working with Canada's largest bookstore, Indigo Books and Music. And to date, I have sold over 56,000 copies of my book, and I have made well over $1 million in revenue. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the habits that have helped me to reach the point that I am at in my career. The very first habit that you want to consider developing, especially in 2023, is this. You have to be goal-oriented. Don't start the year without knowing exactly what it is you want to achieve. And that thing must be important enough for you to always have it in the forefront of your mind. Something that keeps you up at night, something that reminds you what you're trying to achieve. I hope it doesn't keep you up, but you get my point. It is important to always know what it is you're striving for, because out of such knowledge, you'll be able to be constantly dedicated to realizing that goal. And like I said in one of my other videos, you cannot achieve a goal that you don't have. So it is important to know exactly what it is you want to achieve and to be working every single day towards the achievement of that goal. Do you want to be a multimillionaire? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to learn a new skill? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to start a new career? It is important to know all of these things, and it is also important to stay goal-oriented. And I think this is a very important habit, because once you have this mindset, you will be able to establish other habits indirectly, and some of which I will talk more about later in this video. Number 2, develop the habit of thinking big in everything that you do. Because remember, the bigger your problem, the bigger your solution, the bigger your result. So if you think about doing something that you already know how to do, there's not going to be any growth that comes as a result of doing that thing. So let's say, for example, you already know how to buy a Honda Civic. Don't set a goal to go buy another Honda Civic. Set a goal to buy a Mercedes Benz or Ferrari or a Lamborghini or an Audi. You can tell I'm a car guy. But my point is this: don't choose something that is easy, choose something that is difficult. The habit of thinking big all the time in every aspect of your life will help you to prosper. If you don't think big, you will always have small results. So if you want big results, you have to think big. It is a necessary habit that you must develop if you don't already have it. Habit number 3, you gotta practice courage. Courage is the most important, or should I say the single most important thing you need to have to realize anything that is outside of the ordinary. Remember how I was talking about purchasing a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, an Audi, a Mercedes Benz? Notice how I didn't choose any of the lesser expensive car brands? Well, I have developed the courage to be able to want these things. And I'm sharing this with you to also inspire you, if you don't already have such a courage, to develop such a courage, because it is something that will set you apart. Practicing courage, developing the habit to practice courage every single day, even if it's in the smallest of ways, will help you to push a little bit further each and every time, each and every step of the way as you go for your dream. It is something that will help you to do the things you never thought you could ever do it in the past. Practice courage. It is something that will change your life forever. And on top of that, a lot of people will see you succeeding and they too will be inspired to do the things that they want to do. And again, this is what leaving a legacy is all about. A legacy doesn't exist after you die. A legacy exists while you're still alive and after you're gone. Number 4, you gotta be patient with the process. I promise you, you're going to suck at the beginning. After you've chosen your goal, after you've decided that it's something that you want to do and you've started out on the path and you're practicing courage as you step towards your dream day by day, you have to be patient as you do the work that you need to do to realize the goal that you are seeking. So I urge you, be patient with yourself. Develop the habit of being patient in everything that you do. It is the single most important thing, in addition to practicing courage, that will encourage you, that will keep you in the process of the realization of your goal. It is something that will keep you from giving up, because I promise you, the results will not show up right away. You're going to have to be patient as you endure the process of realizing your goal. I'll give you an example. When I started out selling my books door to door, I was not selling a lot of copies. I would be out there for about 3 to 4 to 5 hours selling my book initially, and I would sell maybe 2 to 3 to 4 copies. Some good days, I sold 5 copies of my book. But out of sticking with it, out of developing the habit of being patient, I was able to excel in the selling of my book. I was able to go from selling 3 to 4 to 5 copies in a 3 to 4 hours period to selling over 15 to 20 to 25 to 30 copies of my book in that same period of time. Patience is necessary to allow you to go through the process of growth. And reaching your goals is all about allowing yourself to grow. Your goals are already there. All you need to do is rise up to the level of that goal. And the best way to rise up to the level of the goal is by allowing yourself to develop into the person that you need to be able to handle the success that you are seeking. I just want to take a quick break to thank you for watching my video up to this point. Why not take a few moments to write me a comment below? Let me know what your thoughts are. If there's something that you would like to see in a future video, let me know. Let's get back to the video. Number 5, this is a habit that I'm still working on, and quite frankly, I believe it is a habit that I will always be working on. Develop the habit of taking breaks. Go on vacation. It doesn't have to mean that you spend $1,000 or so to go to a new country. Just stay in your house, turn off your laptop and watch Netflix for the day. That's a vacation. Or go to a new country, or go on a cruise or something. But remember to take a break. It is a very important habit to develop. I know I'm still working on it, and I hope that you're not struggling with it as I am. But hey, quite frankly, I think it is a good problem to have. I feel like there isn't enough hours in the days, and I just gotta keep on working to get to the places I want to be. So that's just my forte. I guess you could call me a hypocrite in this case, but hey, I ain't perfect. Anyways, moving along. Habit number 6. It is very important for you to develop the habit of valuing your time. Do not waste your time doing the things that are not helping you to reach your goal. Don't confuse this with taking a break. That is a different thing in itself. Don't waste your time with people who are not helping you Don't waste your time with people who are slowing you down. Don't waste your time doing things, paying attention to things that are not helping you, that are causing you to be negative. Don't waste your time doing tasks that are only going to take you backwards. If you're committed to eating well, what are you doing spending your lunch break going out to lunch every single day with people who are not necessarily interested about keeping a healthy diet? You're interested in becoming a multi-millionaire. What are you doing spending time with people who are always believing that such a thing is impossible? Habit number 7, remember people's names and call them by their name. It is so important, it is critical, especially in your success in having a great relationship with other people. And as you chase your dream, you will find that your success is in direct proportion with your success in being able to establish a relationship with people, whether it's in a big way or in a small way. Something as simple as going to the coffee shop, for example, and you see the name tag of the attendant. Calling them by name will make them pay you that extra attention and say, wow, this person actually cared enough about me to call me by name. He didn't come to me and yell at me and say, hey, I just want a double like 20 other people who came before him or her. He took the time to attend to me and say, John, good morning. May I please have a coffee? The act of referring people by name will change your life, simply put, because it will separate you from all of the thousands of people that they have encountered over the course of their lives. And it will also make you a memorable person, because remembering a person's name and calling them by their name is the greatest compliment you can pay anybody. But if you don't believe me, try it for yourself and find out. Habit number 8. Don't spend time with people who are negative. This is an important habit to develop because as you chase your dream, you will quickly find that there are people who are never going to be happy. They will always look for the bad in life. And those are the kind of people you want to avoid like a plague. I'm sorry. We all have them in life and we all have to do what we can to stay away from them. There are some who are keen on being more positive, and there are people and there are others who just want to be around you because they want to soak in that positivity. It is a good thing. Stick with those people, but avoid people who just want to be negative. It will do you no good. It will only slow you down, and perhaps it can make you give up as well on your dreams. So be careful, be cautious, throw in all the words there for you. Stay clear of people like that. It will be the best thing you ever done for yourself and your goal achievement process. And the second last habit, number 9, develop the habit of being grateful. Like I said at the beginning, you're going to suck. Be grateful in the process of it all, because it will encourage you to keep going. It will encourage you to see the good in everything. It will also encourage you to see that things aren't so bad. And last but not least, habit number 10. Develop the habit of being prayerful. Always pray, always pray, always pray. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Pray, always pray. Pray often. It is crucial to your success. Doesn't matter where you come from, how you pray, just pray. There's something about prayer. It changes things around. Never underestimate the power of prayer. It is life-changing. So that being said, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. It is a long one, and I'm sorry for that. Not really. At this point, I'm going to take some time to share a bit more about my best-selling inspirational book, Struggles of a Dreamer. It is fiction. It is about a character who is supposed to become a farmer, just like everyone else generation past. But instead of going for a tradition, he courageously takes a leap of faith to pursue a reoccurring dream that he has. And the book was inspired by a misunderstanding that I had with my dad. I was in my second year at York University at the time. I was 21 when I decided that I want to write a book as a challenge. My dad thought I was going to abandon school to write a book. So he emphasized, do school, don't be distracted. I misinterpreted what he said to mean I'm not in support of your writing. And because of the respect that I have for my father, I didn't talk back, so I didn't clarify to see where he was coming from. I was inspired, so I wrote the book in secret while I kept going to school, and I graduated. And that's where I came up with the idea for the story, the battle between a dream and tradition, to capture the things that we want to do in life versus the things that we are expected to do, and the struggle in trying to balance the two, which is a common human experience. Like I said before, I started out selling the books door to door for over 3 years. I knocked on more than 27,000 doors in Toronto to get started. I've done over 1,000 in-store events with Canada's largest bookstore chain, Indigo Books and Music. And to date, I have made well over $1 million in revenue. Many people love the book and they have found it to be inspirational, including Bob Proctor, the guy from The Secret. I believe you too will love reading Struggles of a Dreamer. Visit my website, strugglesofadreamer.ca, to learn more about the book. Read the reviews, see what people are saying about the book. And if it sounds like something you'd like to read, I invite you to purchase your copy today. See the link in the description. Use the promo code on the screen to save some money at checkout as you buy the book. So that being said, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I know it's a long one. If you liked the video and you found it to be valuable, why not click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell. And if you are feeling generous, please share the video with somebody who would enjoy watching it. God bless you, and may all of your dreams come true. See you in the next video. Peace.